At the beginning of my senior year, I was at my gym, and after I left, I walked over to a Family Dollar that was a couple doors down. And I went in and I was just looking around at all the different things, and I came across this magnet with a quote on it. And the quote said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with just one step." I have it right here. And I was just intrigued by the quote because it applied to my life so well. It stuck with me through so many things that I've gone through this year. And if you really think about the meaning of the quote, it's so true. Every aspect of life has a beginning, and you just have to decide when and where that is. Going into my Odyssey, I thought a lot about this quote, just because I was going into something I've never done before. This was no normal capstone or school project that I could just wing. I was actually taking time and putting forth hands-on work into something that I'm passionate about. And I never looked at Odyssey as a chore or anything like that. I always thought of Odyssey as a privilege, and I was always so grateful. Anytime I talked about Odyssey, whether that be to teachers or mentors or friends, I felt like I was bragging about it. Though I was excited, I still had no idea what was going to come out of it. For all I know, I could go into something that I just didn't like. I honestly had no idea what to expect, and that was one of the best parts about it.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000.
My first day, I walked in. My first class that I have is Laura Holman. She's the math teacher. I walked into the class, I set my stuff down on a table and sat down, and I tried very hard to not interrupt. Right as I walked in, she gave me this smile and paused the class and actually introduced me, and she said, "Hi class, this is Miss Mason. She's going to be your student teacher for the next few weeks." After she introduced me, she asked them to go one by one and introduce himself.
I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
After actually walking into the classroom and being able to meet the kids, I felt a lot of relief. All of the kids were so welcoming, with smiles, and every time I'd walk in, they'd wave to me, and I just felt so welcome and so happy to be there. Being a part of the special education wing at Hastings was incredible. Not only because the students in the wing were just so phenomenal, but because back when I was in middle school, I was a part of the exact same thing. Special education is something that a lot of people look down on, even the students in it. Community school gave me a chance to express what I was best at. Having the opportunity to be a part of these kids' lives, even though it was just for a few weeks, was outstanding. All of them had something that they were great at, and all of them had a way of showing it. I think that when they go into high school, community school will be the best option for them. All they need is a setting and a few tools to help them be successful exactly the way that they were born to be. Having the experience of working at a daycare helped me a lot throughout the process. I was really expecting it to be so different from each other, 4-year-olds compared to 12-year-olds, but in the end it was kind of similar. Every 1,000-mile journey begins with just one step. And I'm beyond grateful that I got to walk these steps with the people and the students that I encountered through my Odyssey.
500 miles an hour.